All right, you know what time it is. You've seen the title. You see it right here. You know what we're talking about here. It's the Odyssey, and wow, man, Nolan did it again. I'm so happy with this movie. I really did like it. Uh, it's. I'm just gonna say it right now. It is going to win Best Picture of the year. Like, I just cannot see any other movie coming out this year unless it's Sonic 4. No other movies coming out this year that's beating The Odyssey. Let's get that out of the way right now. This movie is going to win Best Picture for the next Oscars. It's going to happen. And yeah, I could just stop right there. I could just say that. But there's things I do want to say, things I do want to glaze, and things I want to talk about. If you don't know, Christopher Nolan made another movie, another banger, The Odyssey, based off of the book right here, The Odyssey, or Odyssey, book by Homer. It's kind of like a poem about Greek mythology. It's basically a story of a guy going on a crazy adventure, and experiencing some crazy shit. That's all I could say. The Odyssey has probably been told in other mediums. You've probably seen it in SpongeBob or Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? If you've seen those movies, you kind of have an understanding of what the Odyssey is about, in a way. And I know I did say it, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the first one, trust me, it'll make sense once you watch a few videos. But yeah, here's Christopher Nolan's take. Here we are, Letterbox 4.4. That's what they're feeling. Just going to close it out because there's no point of talking about it. Rotten Tomatoes, 90s and above from both audiences, critics and audience. It makes sense. Critics and audience makes sense. And yeah, Roger Ebert. Yeah, I've seen this guy. He's like an OG reviewer. 4 out of 4. IMDb 8.5. We got Elliot Page in this, Travis Scott, Matt Damon, the main star, Zendaya, Tom Holland. We got I forgot her name. I forgot how to pronounce her name. I don't know. You see it right here. Charlize Theron. You got Anne Hathaway, Benny Sadfi. We got Robert Pattinson. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's so many people in this movie as it is. We got John Berthnall, Samantha Morton. We have so many people. Where is he? Yeah, Jesse Garcia. Okay, maybe. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, this cast is fucking stacked, and Christopher Nolan is known to do stuff like that. Um, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, John Leguizamo. Man, one of these days I'm gonna make a compilation of me messing up people's names. But yeah, a lot of people in this movie, a lot of faces, and what am I trying to say? As far as like the movie went, like I said, it was amazing. It's the pretty much a good representation of the Odyssey, I would say. I tried to read the Odyssey before this movie came out, and I failed because it was a lot to absorb. But I'm glad I didn't because I wanted to go in blind, and I thought this movie was very great. Now, one thing I want to talk about is not everyone even liked it. Hell, not even everyone even gave it a chance. Apparently, there's a certain group of people on one side of the audience who chose not to watch this movie and probably never will and are hating on it because no other reason. Oh, yeah, that's right, because there's a black person, and oh, yeah, Elliot Page is in here for like 5 minutes, and there's also Zendaya. Like, I'm not even joking. There's people upset about this movie because of Zendaya alone, and that's fucking sad. To anyone who is upset that this movie involves characters of certain race, I think you need to get a fucking life because movies aren't meant to be something that's supposed to like tickle you or like satisfy you. It's not gonna be a fucking perfect movie that's gonna make you smile and like have a fucking like I can't even say it, but it's not gonna make you fucking go crazy just because it does every single thing you like. Like movies, there's never gonna be a movie that does that like legitimately. Like it's just not possible. So the fact that there are people who are upset about this movie over stupid bullshit, it's like, man, how pathetic must it be that you have to hate on something like this because of like something you can't get over? Oh, that's so pathetic. Regardless, people have their own opinion. People have their own opinions. Regardless, I think this movie was fantastic. The story, like I mentioned before, man, is man, I can't even say it. Odysseus. He is a warrior, and I'm gonna butcher all of this wrong. Like, I'm sorry, because like, again, it is a lot to remember, but I do get the gist of what happened. We have a soldier who's really tough, he's really strong, he's very brave, and I'm going off of Nolan's movie. He chose to invade Troy and then needed to get back home, but on his way home, he ran into a bunch of bullshit. Giants, monsters, sirens, we got witches, fucking horrible storms and everything. This man went on a journey to get back home, which apparently could have could have just taken about a month, but no, he had to do some certain things that kind of fuck things up. So yeah, there's that. While he's doing that, trying to get back home, his wife's home. She needs to either pick a new suitor so they can become king, but she doesn't want to. She's kind of distracted, and Odysseus' son, played by Tom Holland, is there trying to defend his father's honor, but everyone keeps making fun of him. And you have this story where, like, everyone is just shitting on him, and Tom Holland's like, "Don't worry, my dad's gonna come home. Don't you worry, you're gonna be sorry." And then he's just going through a lot of bullshit. This movie had practical effects. I don't know why this is small. I don't know why it did that. This movie had practical effects. Like I said, they really went to these locations. They were on set. Even, what was it? I don't want to say too much because, again, I want people to go in blind as possible like me. I'll just say this. The giant was practical. They really got a real-life Greek giant. No, I'm just kidding. No, they used an actual, like, animatronic and used a little bit of CGI to touch them up. They went to a lot of places. They went to a lot of scenes. They actually went here. There was not that many CGI, that much CGI. And obviously, you should know that fucking Nolan would never, like, actually do this. Okay, I guess this is not where we're going to find this. I wish I could show you. I guess I could show you right here. I don't know why I'm not. I keep forgetting. As you can see throughout the movie, it's like, we go to a lot of locations that are real. The armor, people hated, but I think the armor does look really cool. I think it looks very appealing. I just think the lighting and color also of everything just looks really great. But anyway, yeah, location-wise, yeah, these are all real locations with some, like, exceptions here and there. And I think this is just really fucking cool. Like, I can't, like, be happier that we're getting movies that are still, like, doing this. Now, granted, it's Nolan. It's going to be a big movie, so yeah, no shit, he has the budget for it. I really just wish this inspires other people to try this more, because it's like, yeah, man, people want to see these movies. People want to see something real. People don't like CGI anymore. Well, at least people don't like bad CGI. Music, amazing. What was it? It was like Ludwig, and I think he made man, I should really have all this memorized before I start talking like I know what I'm talking about. If you know, the music composer was really good. It was a really great soundtrack. I know that's not, I'm talking like an idiot right now. I can't even spell. Yeah, Ludwig, Göransson. He did absolutely amazing with the sound. Okay, whatever. He did absolutely amazing with the soundtrack. Absolutely beautiful. So many iconic moments. The music was just really good. Honestly, I've listened to the soundtrack after this movie, and it's still really good. It's still really impactful. It really, like, describes what everyone's going through at any given moment, and I think it, like, plays really well into the story as well. There's this moment, and there's this thing that happens with Odysseus that he does something to a bow and arrow, and I don't want to say it, but man, when it is used in the movie, it is just peak. Now, granted, I saw the movie before everyone caught on to it, caught on to all the iconic moments, which I want to talk about that. Like, there's a lot of iconic moments that people are going to be talking about for a long time. Like, and I think people are probably going to be mentioning this movie again, just like Oppenheimer, just like Interstellar. Any of Nolan's movies, people are just going to be talking about for a good amount of time. And I think that just shows how good of a director Nolan is. He's a director, after all. Obviously, there are other interpretations of Odyssey. In fact, this isn't even obviously the first, not the second. There's a lot of interpretations. Like I mentioned, sometimes it's slightly different. Sometimes it's just like this. But yeah, this is Nolan's version, and I think he did a really good job with his version. Let's see. Good amount of action, good amount of suspense, terror. Honestly, the scene with the giant was fucking scary to me. Not like I was scared, I was trying to run away, but like it was just unsettling and creepy as hell. It was really scary. So I think they got the themes there. There's a scene where the movie turns into a nightmare, and for those who are watching this movie in 4D, rest in peace because they're dead. They're not coming back. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Cinematography obviously was amazing. There's so many amazing iconic moments and shots here that just shows off the world just really well. And again, I mentioned this with other movies. Like this movie is going to have amazing wallpaper when it comes out. Like beautiful shots of the water, the grass, fields, and mountains, and just so many good shots. Even this right here, that shot was so amazing. Acting. I didn't really talk about acting. Was really great. Everyone I thought did fantastic. No one really was that bad. Honestly, everyone just did really good. I think standout performances was Elliot Page. Funny enough, he was in a movie not that long, but I feel like Elliot did an amazing job with what he was given. And hopefully we can see more of Elliot Page. Robert Pattinson, I thought, also did pretty great. And, of course, Matt Damon, I thought, did amazing, which he might win an Oscar for Best Actor, to be fair. I thought his performance was really good, really, just really nice, and I thought it fit what I think it fit what Nolan was trying to do. Anne Hathaway was also pretty decent, too. As well as, the blind, I forgot his name, but the guy who plays the blind man, I think his name is, yeah, John. You know who I'm talking about. Travis Scott, yeah, for what he was in this movie, I just thought I'd mention it, pretty decent, but obviously it's just Travis Scott's kind of a meme. Yeah, I think this movie also had a decent color palette. I mentioned it with the shots. The shots really do look really well. This movie was also just shot for IMAX theaters. Now, there's no way well, I don't even think I can even go to IMAX. So unfortunately, I can't really experience the movie as Nolan intended it to be viewed. Maybe one day we'll get an IMAX theater in Ohio, but until then, I'll stick with what we have. The movie theaters that we have are just falling apart. Funny enough. I think the writing and pacing with everything was also pretty great. I think it, flowed well. I think it was very nice. It didn't there wasn't any moments where I was confused. I thought though, the way it was presented was a bit strange, but not too bad. It can leave some people a bit confused if they're not paying good enough attention. And again, this is 3 hours, 2 hours and 53 minutes to be specific. So definitely pay attention. There is something that's kind of not the greatest, besides some pacing issues here and there, and maybe some characters aren't didn't do. No, characters are all fine. But there was just some sound designs that I really wish the movie could iron out. It kind of doesn't make sense how Nolan is this master director, and he's made some of the greatest movies ever, and he's not perfect on sound design or editing in that department. There's just scenes where it's really just hard to understand what some people are saying, and I really wish the movie would just be better at that, because I heard this complaint from other people, and this was also a small issue in Oppenheimer. So yeah, Nolan, I know, right? Criticism. Just please take a week or two just to go through that part. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. The Odyssey is truly an epic movie. I think it's awesome. It's amazing. It has just a very few minor things that are just oh, I wish it could be better. And it's just almost perfect. But it's still grand. It's epic. It's awesome. It's amazing. It truly is one of the greatest movies that is coming out this year. And I'm giving it a 9.5, which is the same score I gave Oppenheimer, if I'm right. But yeah. Odyssey, guys. I know you've probably seen it. This movie's making a lot of money, and this movie is most likely going to make... I mean, it is going to make $1 billion. There's just no flipping way. It's already have 650 million plus in just 2 weeks. Yeah, guys. The Odyssey was amazing, and I truly wish people would, drop their pride and ego and just watch it. I mean, I don't know. It's just a movie at the end of the day. You don't have to watch it. Regardless... Great movie. Nolan did it again, honestly. It's what'd you expect? But yeah, guys, that was the Odyssey. Great movie. It's really amazing. Can't wait to see what Nolan does next. And what you guys think about the Odyssey, let me know. Everyone, have a nice one.